From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, everyone, welcome here tonight to the Smoking Tires Cup Series cut-off night, the DragonFly Racing 300 from the Michigan International Speedway here tonight. This is your playoff cut-off race, and as we go into this one, let's take a look at some special slides for the cars to pay close attention to here tonight during this playoff portion of this event. So let's get ready to take a good look at what we've got in store for you guys at home here in the playoffs tonight. That is going to be an epic showdown here. At first up, getting ready to take a look here. Let's see if we can get us some music here. There we go. Let's turn it down for you. There we go. So, car number one that we're going to have to look at here tonight, it's going to be that 12 machine Frankie Barzio coming in 53 points above the cutoff line here tonight. Frankie Barzio entering with a pretty comfortable lead to the playoff cutoff line of 53 above the cut line for Frankie Barzio. All he has to do, come out and really do his thing, and he'll put that number 12 MK2 machine into the playoffs here tonight. And second car, the four that we're going to watch very closely, well, it's Adam Ball coming in 2 points above the cut line here for the 19 machine. Adam, again, in pretty good shape with one car missing tonight. We'll talk about that momentarily. But Adam Ball also pretty good shape, 2 points in. In the number 96 Ally Financial Chevrolet, that is going to be Robert Blowen. Robert below the cut line by 2 points, but he should move forward immediately when this race starts. Again, with the car being exiting the playoffs here before we even start. We'll discuss that in a moment, but that is Robert Blowen before we even get going tonight. The fourth car that I'm going to have my eye on tonight, it's going to be Matthew Fleming in the number 8 Beer Nut Chevrolet. Comes in 22 below the cut line. But again, that will be adjusted as soon as this race goes green. Matthew Fleming has the capability to put that number 8 machine Beer Nut Chevrolet into the playoffs. He just has to match a good run here tonight. And that is my four that I am watching the most here coming into this one. Hope you enjoyed that little segment here. Now we'll go back to what is the official playoff bracket coming into cutoff night. And you'll see what I'm talking about as we pull them up. Nick Northrup in on a win. Connor Anton there as well. Ryan Patty. Bobby Chaney, that top four with a win. Nathan Finnegan right there. 236 to the good. Isaiah Dupree, 207 mathematically in. Jody Banfield, as long as he has a decent night, he feels pretty comfortable. So does Justin Bassinet and Tyler Street. And then we start getting into Frankie Barzio, 53 up we talked about. Logan Banfield, unfortunately, serving a penalty here tonight after last week, will not be in tonight's race, which will move him outside of the playoffs. And in theory, will move Adam to 11th at least, Robert in, and then Fleming will be the next one in the line there with Robert as well as we all get ready with 3 minutes left to practice. 300 miles tonight to settle the playoff bracket for the Smoking Tires Cup Series. But one car that was not really profiled there, that is the 24 Brock Hershey, fast in practice. 16th in the playoff bracket. But again, if he can get up there and get a win, that would lock himself in. That is going to throw off some of the other guys' hopes there if he manages to do just that. So as we continue to run 2 minutes flat on the board, right now 2:45, 2:44 left in practice. Connor Anton right there as well with Bobby Chaney, Nick Northrup, Brock Hershey, and Adam Ball with Ryan Patty right there in the top 6 in the practice charts here tonight. This is going to be one heck of a cutoff race here tonight. And what are we going to see over the next little bit? Connor Anton, we know SRA, he's good to go for the playoffs. He'll be in good shape. Let's see if we can talk to... let's talk with... who are we going to talk with here? Let's talk with Robert, first and foremost. Hey, Robert, Matt up here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Matt.
All right, man. Well, you're coming in tonight, technically 2 points out to the start here. We know you're going to pick up that one spot. So what are you going to have to do to maintain, get the car in the playoffs, and then start your venture to try to get you a championship?
Well, first off, got to keep the car clean. Then it's all about track position. And after the second stage, see where I sit, and that's where I make my move.
Well, I see right here, you're back in your regular red paint scheme here this week after driving that Ally Financial car. You hoping going back to your regular paint, that's going to give you some more luck here tonight?
Oh, we brought back the Red Rocket due to it being the Dragonfly 300 tonight, so I thought it was more than fitting.
Well, man, go out there, get the win here in the Dragonfly 300 here. Get yourself in the playoffs, my friend, and get ready for a Halloween outbreak.
I appreciate it, Matt. Matt, thanks for all you do.
10-4, buddy. So there you go. We're going to get ready to do this thing here in about 45 seconds. Qualifying will start for the Dragonfly 300 quad core event here at Michigan. Again, cars lined up on pit road. 300 miles here tonight to find out who exactly will start the playoffs in 2 weeks. Again, we will be off next week for Halloween, and I'll be doing something on Halloween now. Who knows what with me. Probably nothing like I do every other year, but I don't know. I could go, I don't know. I could go scare kids, go dress up. Hey man, the good thing for me is I don't have to dress up that much. I could just be scary in general. So we'll get ready to go here. Connor Anton, top of the board in the practice. We will get ready for qualifying at Michigan. And this 300-miler is about to begin here at the Michigan International Raceway here tonight. So qualifying up, we're ready to go. You're ready to go. I know the drivers, they're anticipating one heck of a race here tonight to get themselves figured into the playoffs. I want to see it. You want to see it. We're about to find out who it will be to kind of secure their seat at the final 12 table for these playoffs. 4 minutes on the clock. We're qualifying the cars now as we get ready to go. 4 minutes from now, we'll go racing. Michigan, high speed, a lot of drafting we're going to see. Andrew right here on the racetrack in the 09 machine. Connor Anton as well up there. Bobby Chaney right there in the 99 camp. Jody Banfield right here. I do believe he has Logan maybe spotting for him here tonight. Logan not able to race. AJ Wayne, Michael Jennings, again trying to bounce back, get himself into the playoffs here as he heads down into turn number 1, and in turn 4 to U.S. Air Force number 16. So that is Michael Jennings right there, brand new paint scheme on that Chevrolet. Tyler Street there in the 15 camp. He's trying to hold tight for a good playoff position, and I think Tyler Street will be good to go. What about Brian Toole out here in the number 2 M&M's machine? What can he do here tonight? That's going to be another one that I think is going to be the major question of the evening. What can Mr. Tool pull off in the M&M's Ford Mustang, as well as Bobby Cheney right there as well. Brock Hershey, everyone else fighting through. Brock trying to play the spoiler. So Brock trying to play the spoiler here tonight to get into this, and Brock gonna have to do one heck of a job to do just that as they continue to rock and roll with 2 minutes 52 seconds. Andrew Hennessy up there in the pole position. Adam Ball, Jody Banfield, Robert Michael Jennings right there as well. Justin Bassnett and Connor Anton all getting lined up. But Connor Anton, top of the board, Team SRA. They've swept the majority of the races this season. Back to the top of the board here. Now Matthew Fleming. Great job for the Ada Fleming. Top of the board for Matthew Fleming. We will have stages tonight. We will discuss that here in just a little while, where we're at with stages for this one as qualifying continues to count down here from Michigan International Raceway. Matthew Fleming, top of the board as it stands. And just so much craziness here going into the night, and who is going to do what to get themselves into the playoffs here this evening. I want to say that it's going to be calm, but we all know it won't, right? We all know lap 38, the end of stage number 1, and 88, the end of stage 2. So 2 attempts to get some points. Those are going to be very important before we go to Talladega in just 2 weeks to start the playoffs. And again, the playoffs consist of Talladega, Dover, Talladega, Dover, and Pocono round 1, round 2, Charlotte, Roval, along with the Charlotte Oval in the playoffs as well. See, you got to look ahead, knowing that you've got the Roval and some other things coming up. You want to get into the playoffs tonight, but you also want to build yourself a gap like Team SRA has done already previously. So that is where we sit right now as they continue to rock and roll here. 2 minutes or 45 seconds on the board. So we continue to work through. Hey, Roachy, it's the Roach in chat. What's up, buddy? Nice to see Caleb back in the chat room. Hey, Caleb, I may or may not be on track with you come this week at the Roval, my friend. Don't wreck me. I'm bringing my 61 Ford Mustang out, so I don't feel like wrecking the Roach Army and getting myself into that chaos of a mess that would be. So, here we go. Time is up for qualifying tonight. Matthew Fleming gonna put the car on pole. Let's get ready to take a look at your starting lineup for the DragonFly Racing 300 at Michigan International Raceway. So here we go. Cars are gridding. Let's take a look at this front row. Row number 1, it's the 8 car Matthew Fleming alongside that number 4 machine of Connor Anton right there for Team SRA. Row number 2, it's Isaiah Dupree. Unfortunately, his paint did not load for me this week, so I couldn't get a screenshot. I'm going to try to fix that next week. And Adam Ball in 4th. Andrew Hennessy, another one, the paint didn't load for him, but it's Jody Banfield to his outside in 6th. Bobby Cheney starts in 7th. Out of Ohio, Justin Bassinet right there out of Electric City. Brian Patty there, that 30 machine, the 3D energy drink machine alongside the 15. That's Tyler Street. Row number 6, Nick Northrup in that the purple and black and white machine alongside Ryan Lewis out of Kingsland, Georgia in the 20 machine. In row number 7, Steve Tuck in the Evil Eagle 110 alongside Robert Blowen there in the 96. Going back to the red rocket paint scheme this week though. In the 14th. Frankie Barzio going to round out the 15th spot alongside AJ Wayne. 17th, it's the 24, Brock Hershey, trying to have a little bit of a rebound. Well, right now starting 17th with Michael Jennings in the power quarter, 16 to his outside. Trevor Zielinski and Mr. Troy Thompson there. Brian Toole and Danny Banfield there in the 42 to round it out. So here we go. All your hopes has to pin on tonight. There is no next week for this. This is one night to get yourself in the playoffs. This is going to be huge for this race and the playoff situation that's coming up. Pace Truck is off 300 miles, 150 laps, your distance here tonight. One of the longer races in the season. This race, a part of the 4-race quad core series that we started back at Daytona. Who does what where? That is going to be the race of the evening here. Here we go. Cars, a double file out of turn number 2. Ready to rock and roll right now. So here we go. Everybody double file, ready to rock and roll. Connor Anton, Frankie Barzio, Danny, Bobby Chaney, and Brock Hershey right there as well. Brian Toole right now as we get ready to go green. So here we go. Field double file out of turn number 4. We are about to see some high impact racing from Michigan. What kind of chaos? Will there be damaged race cars that will affect the outcome of the playoffs? We're about to find out. Matthew Fleming in the Beer Nuts 8 machine was right there on the cutoff line. 20 points out, I think it was. He leads them to green. And here we go to the stripe. Green flag is out and cutoff night is begun. Everybody gonna have to take their time down into turn 1 and 2. Fleming out front of Connor Anton. Here headed for turn number 1. The field gonna take it easy into turns 1 and 2. 3 wide in the middle. That is the 06 machine. I believe, or the 09 machine. Splitting them down the middle back straight away. 1 car in the wall already. You got to think about what you got to do here. It is playoffs. You don't want to make a boo-boo. Here comes Connor Anton immediately to the bottom. 1 car sliding back early. It's the 06 of Bassinet taking the railroad train backwards. He'll drop back to around in that 10th spot for the 06. Double file down the front straightaway to 15 to the back bumper of the 06, as well as the 30 there, Brian Patty. Brian working the top in the 3D Energy machine. 3 wide in front of him, a little bit of contact. Connor Anton nearly got wrapped up in one with teammates up here. They'll stay single file. Here comes Isaiah Dupree, top side of the racetrack right now. Dupree, top side of the racetrack, on board with Isaiah, trying to rock the top in the 86. 3 wide underneath him, Bobby Chaney, and alongside that 06 machine to complete lap number 2 of this one. Again, 150 laps, 300 miles. Here comes Chaney right up in the mix with Justin Bassinet now. Taking a look there, Frankie right there in the mix as well in 12th. He's mid 3 wide, 3 wide, 4 rows deep as they thunder down the back straightaway this time. Meanwhile, Connor Anton, Jody Banfield up there as well, along with everyone else. And again, the playoff situation going to ebb and flow all evening. The 4 machine of Connor leads the way off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway one more time. Connor Anton leads Matthew Fleming and Adam Ball. Again, Ball was right there on that cut line. And this could be trouble for Robert Blauen. Blauen back here mired in 13th early on. Again, lap 38 will start handing out points right now Matthew Fleming up to second with Connor Anton. Jody Banfield out of ball right there in the 19 Chevrolet as well. He was one of our pre-race kind of watch this guy situation, as he is right there with the 98 Pit Boss Machida, Jody Banfield. Jody Banfield right now leading out of ball, those two third and fourth. Here comes Tyler Street in the top 5. Ryan Patty in the top 7, along with Bobby Chaney and Justin Bassinet, all in the top 10 here tonight. This is what we talked about. Robert Blouin right there in the 96 machine. He needs to get into that top 10 to get stage points. They're going to be critical here tonight if he wants to move forward. This could be huge if he does not make it into this top 10 by lap 38. He's a couple of cars out. Anton leads the way with Fleming right there behind him. Jody Banfield there as well. Look at Ball, man. Great performance for the 19 of Adam Ball inside the top 5 right now. So early on, Fleming and Ball both doing what they need to do to give themselves the best opportunity to advance in the playoffs. Up at the front of the field right now, 6 of 150 complete. Fleming there in third, 7 on the board. Right now, 7 of 150 complete. Right now, everybody single file up front of the racetrack. Connor Anton, along with Matthew Fleming, Jody Banfield there as well in that Pit Boss machine. Right now, 3 of 1, 2, and 3 is those 3 cars as they pull away into 1 and 2 here. Chaney, mid-pack as well. That's the 99 of Bobby Chaney, but he is in on wins. Frankie Barnesio along with Andrew Hennessy right there. Robert Blouin starting to backtrack a little bit. Justin Bassinet and Stephen Tuck. 13 cars right now, 8 laps complete. 13 cars right now, right there under a blanket, 8 complete. There's Matthew Fleming, who has had the best lap time of the race so far, back on lap 3 with a 39.2 coming out of that Beer Nut Chevrolet. Frankie Barzio back here. Look at the 86 moving around of Isaiah Dupree. That could be huge as well as they continue to rock it off into 1 and 2. Great racing here between these drivers. Great racing here as they continue to run down the back straightaway single file to put the first 9 laps in the books here tonight at Michigan. Again, we are off next week for Halloween. We come back to start their chase in 2 weeks in Alabama at Talladega. Right now, though, you've got to look at the rest of this race. 140 laps still to go here tonight for these drivers. 38 laps in stage number 1 to get yourself in that playoff position. And 3 wide behind them, all over one another right now. Andrew middle of 3 right now. Right there as well as the 09. Great battle there for position. 3 wide between those 3 drivers. And that's the way they stay here into the corner. 117 degree track temperature with 75 degree air temp right now. Track temp a little bit high. But 1 lead change, but it's Connor out front leading with Matthew Fleming now and Jody Banfield. Both those cars battling behind them. Not only that, you got to keep in mind there's only been real 4 winners in this season. Team SRA and 1 outside with Ryan Patty getting it done earlier in the year. So only 4 winners across 2 separate teams here in the Smoking Tires Cup Series heading into the DragonFly Racing 300, this quad core event. This 300 milers is going to be questionable. Will SRA continue their dominance? Right now the 4 leads. Matthew Fleming in second. Tyler Street there in third. Jody Banfield in fourth. Isaiah Dupree, Ryan Panty in sixth. Frankie Barzio seventh. Bobby Chaney. Adam Ball is slid back right now to the clutcher of Robert. That's a little bit of a battle to watch. How does Robert and Adam race one another here? That could be all important playoff position. Right now, nose to tail. 13 of 150 complete as they run. The 06 up high, the 09 in the middle. They'll get it figured out. Blauen trying to find a way around. So just 13 laps into this one, and already hectic racing out there on the field throughout this 20-car field here tonight for this cutoff race. Frankie right there as well. There is the 99 of Bobby Chaney. Connor Anton leads. Checking on Matthews, Fleming, Tyler Street, and Jody Banfield. Those top four as well. Everyone hanging on at the moment as they continue to run right now. Brian Lewis back here in the 17th spot trying to move forward. Rye kind of stuck right now at the bottom of the racetrack in the 20. Deep in the field right now for that 20 machine. Only shot he's got is a playoff here tonight is to get that machine to the race lead and win one here tonight. So he's got a long way to go. Robert Blauen, that backtrack him with Bobby Chaney there as well. 136 laps to go as they cross the stripe this time. Expecting stage break here at lap 38 on the first one and 88 on the second one. So again, 38 going to be your first stage, 88 your second as they continue to run. Fleming up to P2 to the back of Connor Anton. Anton leading it. Connor doing a great job. The Pit Boss 98 machine right there as well. Those cars all over one another in the mix right now. 16 of 150 complete. Connor Anton right there along with everybody else getting it done here tonight. 16 of 150. Bobby Chaney, Nick Northrup, Isaiah Dupree, and Ryan Patty, your top 8 here. 3-4 wide behind them. There is Robert Blauen working the bottom. The 23 of Trevor. Top side trying to find a way through. 16 on the board this time by these cars deep in the field. Still looking at a possible top 10 in this stage as we close in on lap 17 on board right now with Justin Bassinet, who is right there underneath the 09 of Andrew. Andrew will pull ahead. He'll get to the back bumper of Frankie, or not Frankie there, Adam Ball. Big run. Frankie Barzio on the bottom already down there as well. So this pack still with one another. Modified plate racing. That's basically what you're seeing here at Michigan right now. 2 wide off the corner. They'll get it straightened out, wind the wheel back up. And this is all around that 10th spot. Barzio going to slide backwards here at the end of the stage. Here at lap 17 of stage number 1. Fleming doing what he needs to do, trying to hold off Tyler Street. Street now going to drop below him here. Right front fender, right on that rear left rear quarter panel of the Texas Family Racing number 8 machine. To the bottom of the racetrack. Connor washes up half a lane, runs middle. You see Tyler trying to get that bottom to work. Car slips up. He'll jump and ride, and he'll line up with the Beer Nut Chevrolet Camaro just in front of it. So right now, everybody hanging on 18 of 150 complete. Anton leading here tonight. 18-19 on the board right now with a minute, an hour 30, an hour 29 estimated in this race. These drivers have a long way. They're going to have to keep their minds clear here and really think about every move that they make around the Michigan International Speedway here tonight over the next 20 laps, at least to the end. You're really not going to get a ton of breaks here tonight. If you don't have a bunch of yellows, you'll get 2 breaks. That's not really a lot to reset and think about where you're at with everything moving as quick as it is. And you look right here, mid-pack, Ryan Patty 7th, Isaiah Dupree, and Adam Ball in 9th, and Andrew right there in 10th. And you take a look, Robert Blowen all the way back to 18th, struggling right now in that number 98. Remember, he was within 2 points of the cutoff line. This could be dangerous for Robert not making it in here tonight. It's early, but you have to think long term. You have to think about these points in your mind, and we're going to talk a lot about it tonight. You're inside that top 10. That's a point per position that you grab here when we enter the stage break at lap 38. And up front, Matthew Fleming going to take the race lead from Connor Anton. Great job for the Beer Nuts Chevrolet. Jumps up, gets the race lead. Fleming doing a masterful job of what he needs to do here tonight to advance into the playoffs. The 8-4 side by side to 15 right there to the back bumper here as well. The 98 3 cars in the line right now. Right now, everybody fighting their way through 21 and 150 complete here tonight. Man, this has got to be the most intense moment for these drivers up front, leading the way at the moment. This is going to be absolutely insane. So they continue right now, 22 on the board. Connor leading, Matthew Fleming in second. Tyler Street in third, 22 of 150 complete, nose to tail right now. .22 of 150 in the books here tonight. Connor Anton leads. Fleming, Nick Northrup, everyone nose to tail right now. Down the front straightaway once again here at Michigan International Raceway and the DragonFly Racing 300 tonight. Early on, we continue to run about halfway through stage number 1 at this point. These guys getting after it here. Everybody hanging on, 23 of 150 complete here tonight. So we're going to go crank it up here for a moment. Courtesy of the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. Enjoy, crank it up here at Michigan. All right, back here once again. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of Crank It Up here tonight. Here for the first segment of this race. So there you go, Crank It Up. Presented by the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast right now. And up front, Connor Anton continues to lead. Everybody else starting to get a little bit spread out around the racetrack here after 27 laps. Early on, as my old friend AJ would say, the black flag, checkered flag of the early event here. Well, my checkered flag is going to go to Matthew Fleming, running right where he needs to be. Black flag, though, well, that's between two drivers coming to the end of stage one. But it has to go to 96 of Robert Blauen, who's coming to pit road. Going to try to undercut him pit road here, see if that'll work for him. A little bit sideways on the pit stop. Trying to make up some ground here. Again, 38 going to be the stage of break. But we do have cars including Ryan Patty, Robert Blauen, and Jody Banfield. Going to try to play some strategy, come down here, get tires and fuel, and maybe circulate to the front of the field as everybody else comes down if they cannot run 38, which 38 here at Michigan is quite a ways without taking fuel. Right now, 122 left in this event here tonight. Up front, Connor Anton leads the way in the number 4 Ford Mustang, Tyler Street in second. That's the way it continues here tonight right now. Connor Anton, Tyler Street there as well as they continue to rock and roll. 29 of 150 complete here tonight. Street, Northrop right there, Matthew Fleming, Bobby Chaney, all in the mix. Isaiah Dupree and Frankie Barroso, your top 7. There is Frankie Barroso in 7th right now. Again, 122 remaining on the estimated clock here, and we're coming down about 8 laps to go in this first stage of the evening. And you see back here around Ryan Patty, Jody Banfield, the guys back here as well. Right now, already on pit road. Tyler Street setting second. Tyler having a great run here tonight as well. Street right there in P2 with Connor Anton leading right now. Here as they head down the front straightaway. So right now, 31 of 150 complete this time by nose to tail. (31 of 150 complete as they work their way through. Everybody trying to hang on. Connor Anton right there in that race lead as they continue to run. Tyler Street there as well. So the 15 machine to pit road, 4 tires and fuel. Pit road he goes, 4 tires and fuel once again. Nick Northrop right now down pit, or not Northrop, excuse me there. That is going to be Ryan Patty right there as well on pit road. Danny Banfield on pit road as well. So circulation of stops. Would cycle out before lap 38 of 150 here tonight. 33 on the board. Right here at the Michigan International Speedway. Here comes Danny Banfield off of pit road to get fuel and tires. So Danny Banfield getting those fuel and tires. Adam Ball, Ryan Patty there in the 30. Connor, Nick Northrop there as well, all in that top 10. 33 of 150 complete here tonight. Anton leading here at Michigan. Connor Anton leading the race here tonight right now. Has not stopped with 34 laps on the board this time by. So right there, Connor, right in line with those fresh tires of the 15 going by him. Frankie Barzio inside the 5th spot right now. And right now in that 10th spot, Brian Toole, Andrew right there. Where is Robert Blowen? Robert Blowen 1 lap down. In trouble here, even with the guys that have pitted. More cars to pit road. Here comes Nick Northrup and Connor Anton. Pit road. Cheney coming down. Here comes Trevor. By to take the race lead. Bobby Cheney down pit road. Isaiah Dupree, Stephen Tuck. Tons of cars on pit road this time by. So we cycle through green flag stops with 3 laps to go in the stage. .36 on the board of 150 here tonight. Trevor Zaleski right here as well. Tuck there also. My dude AJ in chat as well. So they continue to run right now. 36 or 150 complete. This time by Trevor on the 23 camp. Leads the way. Right now, Jody Banfield right now as well. 36 or 150 complete. Here tonight, Jody going to move forward a couple of spots. So Jody moving forward. Connor Anton. Jody up front now to the race. Lead by about 3/10 of a set, about a second and a half. So Jody going to take the lead here after short pitting. As we come to 2 to go in the stage, where is everyone chase-wise? Frankie Barzio in 9th. Robert Blowen in 10th right now. Outside of the points paying position, Adam Ball 16th. This could be huge for Adam. Way back there out of the playoff payout or the points payout positions. Jody Banfield leads the way out of turn number 4. This next time by, they'll see 1 to go in stage number 1. 113 laps to go in this one. What a night. Jody Banfield, Connor Anton there as well. Anton elite right there behind Jody. Matthew Fleming in the second as well. But it looks to be Jody Banfield going to get the stage win here. Battle for second as Fleming moves to top 2. Crossing the stripe this time by. 38 of 150 to go. And this should be the final lap of the stage here. Connor Anton right there behind him. Nick Northrup fighting for position. Tyler Street. Ryan Patty right there as well. Bobby Cheney, Robert Blowen. Frankie Barzio right there in the mix. Andrew Hennessy right there as well. And the big loser of well, not say loser, but the guy that's not going to benefit from stage 1, Adam Ball, finishes, looks to be 16th. Way out of a points paying position. As Jody Banfield will take the checkered in the stage. Lap 38 in the books. Banfield gets it. Fleming to second. Northrup to 4th. Street going to be scored 5th. Ryan Patty 6th. Cheney, Robert Blowen in 8th. Frankie Barroso in 9th. Michael Jennings in 10th. So let's take a look quickly at what the bracket looked like coming in. And you can see it right there. Adam Ball was 2 points ahead of Mr. Blowen. And that right there, my friends, will now be even between Ball and Blowen just off of that. Frankie had a good little gap, so luckily for Frankie. And what about Matthew Fleming there taking second? So he'll start axing that down. And if you move it all where it should be, Logan Banfield, and now would be back probably in 14th, 15th. You move Adam Ball up, he would be in 11th. Blowen would now be tied for 11th and 12th. Fleming would now have gained, let's see, where'd Fleming score? 9 points, so he would be 13 out preliminary. So that'd be 13. That Fleming would be out. So he is coming. He's going to have to do some more work. But Fleming right now would technically most likely be your one car out right now. It's 13 points off of both Blauen and Bull. So that's the way they run. As they continue to go 140 of 150. And cars are coming to pit road here at Michigan at the end of stage 1. And right now, everybody on pit road to end stage number 1 here tonight. Man, oh man, what a night. 41 of 150 complete. Everybody to pit road here, folks. That's the end of stage 1. We'll be right back for stage 2. All right, back here once again, getting ready for the restart. Up front, Robert going to play a different strategy after a disappointing stage 1. Him and Michael Jennings will restart the front row here at 42 of 150 complete here tonight. Right now, 42 of 150, Robert Blauen right now leading the way, along with Michael Jennings up front coming to green. 43 on the board this time by Robert Blauen, Michael Jennings, front row. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Andrew Hennessy right there in second. Michael Jennings in third. Steve Tuck fourth. Jody Banfield, your top 5. That is your top 5 right now. Matthew Fleming, Connor Anton, Steve Tuck right there, all in the mix up front, trying to get their way through this pack here on the restart. We're going to be all bunched up once again till these tires start to wear one more time. Here at Michigan International Speedway, Blauen going to go backwards. Here comes the 98, Jody Banfield, 3 wide bottom under Michael Jennings. Jennings trying to pinch him down. Be careful here, boys. Almost 4 wide in Michigan. Here comes the 8 of Fleming through the middle. Fleming looking for running room now. 3 wide up front for the race lead. cars in a big pack. You've got to be careful. If you get turned around in this pack right here, this could be huge. Off of turn 2, down the back straightaway, 45 on the board. Wow. First laps of stage number 2. Well, one car off the racing surface. Trying to get a camera on it, there was a car darted down the racing surface. That's the 12 of Frankie Barroso. He'll hang on, gather it back up. What happened to Frankie here? Wow, Frankie Barroso down the back straightaway here with the 09. Just, oof. Wow, big slide through the grass. Gathering it back up. That's not what he needs. Remember, he's got himself within about 13 points of getting himself in the playoffs. He does not need that. He'll go to the back. 45 of 150 complete. So right now, 45 of 150 complete. What a night here at Michigan. 46 on the board. Northrop leading the way right now. 46 of 150 complete here. Right now, 46 of 150 complete here tonight. That's the way they run right now, and they continue to work up front. Nick Northrop ahead of the 4 machine of Connor Anton. Anton second, Jody Banfield third, Ryan Petty fourth. Tyler Street, 48 on the board of 150 here tonight at Michigan. Everybody going to single file out down the back straightaway. Everybody fighting their way through. What a great race here. 47 of 150 complete here at Michigan International Raceway. Looking at roughly 100 to go. Northward up front again. Frankie Barzio. He has made that gap smaller. But with that big mistake here early on, or getting turned sideways rather, Frankie on the verge of losing what he gained. And man, oh man, oh man. Now again, Ball and Blowens tied for position by my math in front of him. That's going to be huge. Now Bowen and Ball 14th and 15th, both out of playoff position or out of points positions early in this run. But I tell you what, Frankie's going to have to come up with something, make up some ground if he can. 49 on the board, 1 of 150 complete. Nick Northrop leads. Connor Anton in second, SRA at the front of the field. Yeah, that's kind of normal these days with this team. They've been dominant all year long, coming to lap 50 at Michigan. Still continuing their dominant ways here as we're about 101 laps away from finding out who our playoff 12 are. Right now, 49 and 150 complete. This time by here at Michigan. So 450 and 150 complete, 100 to go here in this one. So we're coming up to 100 laps to go right now of the 150 complete here tonight. Of course, Matt in the booth with you here. AJ will be back in 2 weeks. AJ just returning from a wedding party. I would invite him up here to broadcast, but I'm kind of wondering if he is capable of broadcasting. He might be under the influence of adult beverages. So I don't know his condition for broadcasting, but it's 51 and 150 complete with Nick Northrop leading. Banfield, Ryan Patty, Tyler Street right now. Fleming up here in 6th. Tyler Street in 5th at the moment. 51 of 150 complete. 100 laps to go here at the Michigan International Raceway, coming to 99 this time by. Up front, Nick Northrup leads the field by with about 30 left to, well, a little over 38 or so left in stage number 2 here at Michigan this evening. Right now, Nick Northrup leads. Northrup leads the way right now, doing a great job hanging on out front. Everybody, well, 2 weeks for this league, bud. I know you'll be here tomorrow. Northrup right now leading the way at the moment. Connor Anton second. Jody Banfield in third. Tyler Street and Ryan Patty. Your top 5, Matthew Fleming and Bobby Cheney. Your top 7, 8, Trevor. 9, Isaiah and Danny is in 10th. Right now, that's your top 10. Tuck right there as well in the mix. The 06 pushing the 12. Right now, everybody hanging on 53 of 150 complete. 54 on the board as they work their way through. Nick Northrup right now as well with Connor Anton, your first 2 machines on the board. 55 of 150 complete this time by Nick Northrup leading the way. Right now, as they work their way down the back straightaway, single file. Frankie Barzio right there in the 06 machine, 3 wide. Here comes Frankie. Frankie, middle of 3 wide. Great run here, 55 on the board of 150. Man, oh man, Frankie Barzio trying to make up ground again. Got turned sideways. He has made up a few points. Keep that in your head. He got 9 in stage 1. That's what Frankie was able to pick up. And so right now he is continuing right there to the back bumper of the 06. He's actually probably about 14 out. He would have made 7 up over Robert, I do believe. So he's around 12 to 14 points out right now. And again, outside the points playing spots right now. So that STRS MK2 Aerospace Texas Family Racing Machine is going to have to get up on his giddy horse and ride into town if he wants playoffs and if he wants to go for a championship here tonight. He's up to 12th and continuing to move forward. Frankie got to get up there and go if he wants in this playoff right now. Danny Banfield, Trevor Zielinski, Matthew Fleming, Bobby Cheney, Nick Northrup, Ryan Patty, Tyler Street, Jody Banfield right there as well, the top 5. Jody Banfield, Tyler Street right now in the top 4. Nick Northrup there as well. So right now, 57 of 150 complete here tonight. Now, what happens now in this point scenario? If we get to stage 2, we know we've had some shaking. Again, Logan, the reason why the points are a little bit hard to track, we'll look at them one more time. Prior to coming in, Logan Banfield was in the playoffs in that 11th spot. He did not make the start. He is serving a 1-race suspension, and that's all I'm really willing to touch on that. But so that moves him to out. So now basically what happens, I left him in there for technicality's sake and realism's sake here. You move him out. That's going to move Ball forward to 11th to start and Blowen to 12th to start. Fleming came in 22 points back. He made up ground. Frankie was up by 53. Fleming there, a part of the Texas family that needed to catch up. He made ground up. Frankie there kind of fell out of standing a little bit, but I think he's going to be all right. I misspoke earlier when I was talking. I got the 8 and the 50, the 8 and the 12 mixed up there on their positions, but Frankie should be okay. It's actually Fleming that I'm concerned about, right there in front of him in the 8. So again, I really think that Frankie's going to be all right. The Beer Nut Chevrolet, though, on the other hand, he's got some work to do. He's got it down to about 14 points to the cutoff line, and he's still got work to do here. Right now, with 60 on the board, a 150 this time by 90 laps to go this time. Right now with 60, a 150 complete here. They'll work their way off of turn number 2 down to back straightaway. Nick Northrup, Connor Anton, your top 2 here with 60 on the board this time. Bob, this 150 lap race here at Michigan. We have been mean and green over the first 60 laps of this event here, all but stage caution number 1. We've had no on-track incidents other than Frankie getting his car turned sideways for a moment, which could have been a big moment that turned out to be all right. Other than that, it's been green flag. Matthew Fleming there as well. Bobby Cheney right there. Robert Ryan Patty right there as well. $61 complete here tonight. 150 on the board. 100. About, what is that? About 89 laps to go here in the Smoking Tires Cup Series. DragonFly Racing. 300 here tonight. As they continue to run, Nick Northrup leading the way right now. And that is Nick Northrup leading here at Michigan International Speedway. Northrup leads here, and they will fight their way off of turn number 4 here tonight, continuing to run single file. 63 of 150 complete. As they get after it down with the sickness, right? But right now, they all fighting their way through. Now, everybody hanging on up front as they work their way down. And I tell you what, single file is this front line of traffic right now. Right now, 63 of 150 complete here tonight as they continue to run. So let's call now, and let's see if we can get AJ. He should be in Discord. He's not in the chat, I know that, but we're going to see if he's in the computer land yet. Let's see if we can get a word in with AJ. Hey, there he is, AJ. AJ, buddy, Matt in the booth, get a copy.
Oh, yeah, I have a copy. I am here.
You're there, you have a copy. Well, what
Yes,
do you
I
think
do.
of what this race you've seen so far?
Well, I turned it on about 10 minutes ago when I got home, and it's been like straight like action. I heard you say there hasn't been a caution outside of the stage caution, so I'm curious in how really spread out these guys are. I'm watching your screen right now, and it looks like you got a pack of like 4 or 5 cars.
Yeah, we've got the top 4 or 5 pretty close together, and then behind them, 6 on back's about 4 seconds back.
So I busted my ass to get home so I could jump in here with you, and I'm happy I'm here.
Sorry to AJ's girlfriend or wife. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, no, she wants to go to sleep.
Well, that works out. Well, we got a heck of a race to call. Playoff implications, buddy. Guys trying to make up ground, playoff wise and everything, my friend. It's going to be a heck of a night.
Yeah, I wish I could have been here sooner, but we hit a little traffic going over the Tappan Zee Bridge in New York, and I was cursing everybody because there was nothing that I saw causing the traffic.
Well, definitely, man. Well, I'm glad you're here, man. Now we got about, Folks, we're about 10, 12 laps away from stage number 2. Matthew Fleming's already made up points on the guys in front of him, AJ. And if he keeps doing what he's doing, start chopping at that tree, he came in 22 back by my math. He should be about 13, 14 back now and has the opportunity to pick up more.
Yeah, anytime you could pick up more positions and get more points, I would 100% bust your ass to get those points, because we're getting close towards the end of the season. You need those points.
Well, and that's the thing for him. There is no more season, because if you don't make the playoff, what does it matter? Tonight's
Exactly.
it. You've got to make the playoffs tonight. You know, this is your last shot to get in. You're either going to win the race, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen, as SRA has been dominant as always. So you've got to get up there and get yourself in the playoffs. He's been helped out because Robert and Ball there as well. Both has had rough stages, and they're losing ground. And Robert now got a little bit of damage on that right front fender. That's not going to help that machine keep the speed either.
No, this is a big aero track that you really need to take care of your car. If you have any sort of indent on the front or sides, you're going to lose a lot of speed.
Yeah, exactly. And they continue single file up front. Northrop leading the way right now. 69 and 150 on the board this time by. Northrop leading the way here, as AJ is still probably getting into the race to where he can see what we see.
No, I'm watching.
Oh, he's
I'm
here
watching
now.
is that the 94-4 or 54-4 30. Wow, they're really all under a blanket right there.
Yeah,
The top 5.
They are within inches of one another, and it's been that way all race. You're on board with Tyler Street in the 15. He'll work the middle of the racetrack right now, and starting to make that move there on Jody Banfield. He'll jump to the top side as you ride on board. And we know this, AJ, 300 miles here at Michigan is not a short race by any means.
No, not at all. That's a long time to take care of your car.
Now, that is a long time. Now, we should, 28 laps on the stint, we're starting to get in that range where guys are hitting pit road. We've seen pit strategy jack up that last stage a little bit. I think it's going to happen again here in a moment.
Well, it usually does. And what we saw at Auto Club in another league was, pitting, and the time you pit, either won you the race or lost you the race. So I'm curious to see how it goes here.
Yeah, it really is. And with stages involved, it's going to mix everything up. Man, Brock Hershey, I had so much hopes for Brock here tonight. Was fast in practice. Thought he may be that car that gets us a win and get into playoffs and mix it all up, but just not showing the speed in the race that he had in practice.
No, and it happens. It happens because it's 2 different times of day. It could be some situations because of cautions, or they had the one stage caution. It could be a bunch of things. Like we see four people up front where we just had 5, so somebody fell off the pack a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it's normal, right? That's what you see. With 71 or 150 complete, we should be about 11, 12 laps away here at most from everybody being on pit road, 88 being the end of stage here. So again, more cars. Ryan Patty coming down right now for Texas Family along with Tyler Street.
Yeah, honestly, pit stops are big, especially since they're in between a stage that, you don't want to lose too much time or you're going to lose a lap.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. You don't want to lose a lap here. There's Patty in the 3D Energy Drink 30 Texas Family Racing machine.
I feel like I need an energy drink right about now.
Well, you have been partying all weekend.
That, and I just drove all the way from Delaware about, 300 miles.
Well, now you get to call 300 miles. Well,
Yeah,
a little
half
less.
of it.
150 of it.
Half of it.
Nick Northrop leads the way. 74 going on the board of 150 here tonight, AJ, and they continue. And what has been a battle throughout the night for sure.
Well, it looks like you got merging traffic coming up right now, and if they can latch onto this front pack, they can possibly end up being a little bit better, which you're actually seeing the 19 go right around the outside of the 54 there.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You've got fresher tires back here in Patty, and some of the guys that's coming off the pit road that's a lap down right now. They got a lot of work to do. But as this cycles through, where will everybody land for that all-important lap 88 stage break?
Well, the only thing I could say is go down there, and if you're going to wait this long, just take fuel. That's it. And then take everything at the stage break.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You take everything at the stage break with 75 going on the board right now as everybody works their way through. 75 this time. Northrop leads, Connor in second.
Well, you do have Connor right on his bumper pretty much, about 4/10 back, so he's right there.
Yeah, but they're teammates. They're not going to race each other that hard, I don't think.
I know. I think they're just helping each other out right now.
Dude, that's the thing the SRA does so good, right? They work as a unit, per se. One big unit. As we work 75 of 150 complete. And again, folks, just joined us. This is AJ Capola from the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. Hopping in the booth with us here tonight to finish this one off for the DragonFly Racing 300 at Michigan. And the playoff cutoff race for the Smoky Tires Cup Series here tonight, AJ. With 77 going on the board. What a busy week it's been on Extreme Sim TV. Now with this big race, what's it going to be like for these guys when they come back 2 weeks from now as Cheney's on pit road and start this playoffs?
Well, you're starting the playoffs as we see the 54 hit pit road for his quick pit stop. I'm assuming they do how NASCAR does it, where everybody evens out and then stage points. And, I can't wait to see the points, how they're going to stack up after the race tonight. But the people that are going to be in the playoffs, you're going to need to really pick up your A game.
Well, more cars to pit road. That includes Nick Northrop on pit road in the 54 camp. He'll take tires, and no tires for Northrop. So he's going to go the AJ strategy. He's just going to take fuel in the 54 camp.
Yeah, I would do the fastest pit stop possible because you're going to have a caution in a couple laps.
Yeah, you're looking at about an 8 laps, or a little over. A little bit of, I think it's going to be 11 now by the time he gets back out. But, that's still not a lot. You might come out points-wise to the good. Even though the 54 don't need it, he's already locked in with a win. But I'm surprised some of these guys that really need the points, like Adam here, he played some strategies up into 6. Matthew Fleming is in tonight. Fleming made up a ton of ground last time. So Matthew Fleming and the Beer Nuts machine still continuing to make up some ground.
Yeah, it's exactly what you have to do. If you need the points, you need to capitalize on any opportunity you have to make those points up.
The 79 of 150 complete this time by Jody Banfield, leading the way. Tyler Street right there in second. And boy, oh boy, AJ, do we have a lot to talk about off air after tonight, because our lineup for 2022 has changed, my friend.
Oh boy.
In big ways. In
hopefully good ways.
Well, good depending on how you look at it.
Oh boy.
Tyler Street right now in second. Jody Banfield right there with the race lead. Let's just say we've got a February to November gig. That's all I'll say.
Okay, I can't wait. Can't wait to figure it out and can't wait for it to be announced.
Yep, Ryan Patty right there in third right now with Nick Northrop, Connor Anton right there in fifth, Adam Ball in sixth as they continue to run. 79 of 150 on the board here tonight for the DragonFly Racing 300 from the Michigan International Speedway. And now everybody up front's a little bit spread out after some of these stops. Yep. No surprise there. Ball right here in 6. Cheney. Fleming again. And it looks like for 2 stages in a row, the odd man out probably here in a big way is going to be Robert Blauen. Yeah, Robert's in trouble here. He's in 18th. This is not how you get in the playoffs.
No. You expect a little bit better run.
Well, he had,
out of him.
To be fair, he's got a little bit of a cushion, but that cushion is rapidly dwindling.
Well, once we hit stage and everybody in the top 10 gets points, he's going to be on the outside looking in, and everything's going to change off of that.
Well, that's the thing. So if you do the math, so Fleming's setting an 8th with the car directly behind him, right?
Yep.
He was 22 coming in off of him, correct? But he picked up, I think it was 9, I want to say. So that would have put him at 12. He's in the line to be in 7th. That would be another 3. So estimating about 9 points off Robert, right?
Yep.
And then the race ending points. Yeah, if Robert doesn't move forward, he's in big trouble. He is in huge trouble to hold off Fleming. Now, if you're Fleming...
And he didn't even qualify that good tonight, unfortunately.
No, he did not. And another one's Frankie outside of the playoff points, but Frankie had a little bit more of a lead coming in. He had 53 points to kind of rely on. I'm thinking as long as he can finish the race up closer to the front, he should be okay.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah.
What'd you say, 50 what?
He was 52 to the good.
Yeah, I think 65 is max points, so I think he just didn't.
That's another problem with this league and calculating it. So the max points that they can get in a race is 200.
Oh.
So you're...
did they go by the old...
I'm thinking that's my assumption when I was looking at it. So it's not just 1 point per position, right? It could be multiple, and that's going to be the tricky part. Adding the stage points is the easy part. The hard part's going to be figuring it out at the end. But Banfield leads right now as we come closer to about 4 laps to go in the stage, and the hard part is we're not going to know until it's all done and we can go look at the results.
Yep. But you got Jody Banfield out front and holding out front right now.
Banfield doing a great job. Tyler Street right there as well. 85 on the board this time by Tyler, having a great run. Ryan Patty probably so thankful he ain't got to worry about the point situation, running 3rd with a win on the year. And think about this, over the entire season, AJ, we have only had 4 different winners.
Jesus. Out of all 12 races, only 4 different winners.
4 different winners.
Sounds about 3 wins per person.
Yeah. Been crazy so far. 85 on the board. Coming to 3 to go. This stage is going to be a lot tamer than the end of last stage, I think.
Ooh, that 24 just hit the wall coming out of 2.
Oh, no, Brock. Brock Hersey, man. I feel so bad for him, dude. I had hopes for him. And his night just not going the way he wanted.
Now he's gone backwards a little bit.
I told him pre-race to get up there and put that 24 in the playoffs, and I had hopes for him, but it's not going well. He's going to need a 4th quarter Hail Mary pass to get that 24 in the playoffs.
Well, anybody who's in that 24 car knows that that's happened many times.
Problem for him now is he's also 1 lap down.
But he is the lucky dog.
He is the lucky dog, and the other car in danger of going a lap down. Robert Blauen, man, this race has fell off the rails for Robert. I mean, it's not even off the tracks. It's over in the next valley. '87 of 150 complete here tonight from the Michigan International Speedway. 43 minutes estimated of racing left here in this one tonight as we'll come to the white flag in the stage this time by. Here they come off of turn number 4, AJ. We'll see the white flag wave for stage number 2 here tonight. Man, oh man, up front, Jody Manfield leads across the stripe, 88 and 150 complete.
So it looks like pit strategy really helped out that 98 car right there.
Yeah, I think it did here. Jody Manfield halfway down the back straightaway. 89 on the board here. And AJ, you're right. Pit strategy going to help Jody Manfield come through and get the checkered flag and win stage number 2 here tonight at Michigan. There we go. Ryan Patty right there as well. And Banfield crosses the stripe, 89 and 150 complete. And we are at the end of stage 1. Banfield Street, Ryan Patty, Nick Northrup, Connor Anton, Adam Ball, Matthew Fleming, and Justin Bassinet, your top 8, along with Trevor in 9th and Steve Tuck in 10th. And with that, folks, that means we're going to go to our commercial break. When we come back, we'll be here for stage number 2 here, or stage 3 here tonight.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
Good deal. All right, folks, back here once again, getting ready to go. 92 laps of 150 complete. As we get ready to go back green, and AJ back in the booth here. We had to take a quick, brief moment. We did the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast commercial, and I had to go grab some water because I've been busy all evening. We're getting ready to go. This is the most intense part of the race. All your stage points doesn't matter if you don't get a good finishing position.
No, it just makes the day look a little better, not the season.
I started to say something, but I figured I'd get in trouble with YouTube, so I canned my thought there. You know, it'd be kind of trying to put makeup on. Let me see what a YouTube-friendly version of this would be. Makeup on a goat, and then trying to say it wasn't a goat if you had a bad finishing position. Does that make any sense?
I understood what you meant. I get how difficult that could have been.
Yeah, yes, there we go. So we're going to get ready to go back green, 93 of 150. No, the moment your broadcaster starts to say something, realize it's not YouTube friendly. Here we go. Coming to green, 93 of 150 complete. Here we go, the final stage of the DragonFly Racing 300 at Michigan. Back up to speed. Everybody thunders through the gears.
Oh,
AJ.
we got a wreck coming across the line.
Trouble on the racetrack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who is that red car right there?
That
was Robert. The 96 went really hard into the wall there.
Oh, no. Let's get a replay here.
Oh, his car is destroyed.
Let's try to get a replay going here and see what we got, because this does not look good. So here we go. Replay here on Extreme Sim TV. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, this was not good. Let's take a look. Robert
right off the start.
Oh, the 23, the 12. A couple of playoff contenders involved. Now, the 12 in pretty good shape with that buffer, but the 96, the whole front end absolutely demolished on that 96 DragonFly racing machine. Wow. And the front of that car, AJ, completely destroyed.
Yeah, well, they do have one faster pair for tonight. If he hasn't used it, now would be the absolute time to.
Hopefully, for his sake, he hasn't had one of those situations where it's taken away on accident or something. We've heard of that happening before. Because that car is just absolutely demo derbied.
Yeah, there's no, grill.
Now we had a perfectly clean race, guys, at home, and AJ shows up in the first restart with AJ here. We pile it up.
Don't be blaming me. Do not be blaming me.
I'm totally blaming you. Don't you know anytime I get in trouble, I blame you?
Yeah. I know where you get it from, too.
Yeah, you're kind of the de facto blamer.
So, Matt, since we're under caution here, there was a funny-ass text message you sent me.
Yes, there was. Go ahead.
Matt happened to listen to our recent podcast episode on The Mist, with the Stephen King Mist movie. And Matt, I'll let you take it over from here, because you listened to our show and then watched the movie.
I did listen to the show, and then regretfully, the girlfriend turned the movie on. And no rope to spiders, no creatures that's wandering the mist. If there's mist coming, I'm running the other damn direction. I do not want nothing to do with that movie and the word mist.
And I heard you were laughing your freaking ass off at the beginning of our show.
Yes, I did.
So I'm just using Matt as proof. Please go check us out. We try to be funny. We try to talk about movies that will scare the living bejeebus out of us.
Yeah, or your girlfriend, as you're watching it, she sits there and just laughs at you because you're a big chicken.
Yeah, I know. It's normal.
Yeah, so there you go. There's your Nerds Doing Nerds Things plugs as we get ready to go. Of the broadcaster being a complete and utter chicken when it comes to scary movies.
Hey, it's chicken shit. If you're gonna insult me, do it properly.
And also, I agree with you, Susie. If you ever watch this, nope on that movie. Nope. I didn't even walk to the kitchen to get me a drink after that movie. Hell no.
Hell no.
So we are ready to go here back to the non-misty track of Michigan. And if there's fog that starts rolling in at Michigan, I'm out of here. I'm jumping out of the booth. I'm gone. 96 and 150 complete. Unfortunately for Robert Blowen, caught up in the incident, destroyed the front end of that race car.
He did use his fast repair, so he does have a brand new car right now.
And so, folks, we're going to get ready to bring you back to green, and we've done it already once tonight, but on this restart, what do you say? Powered by the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast, we go crank it up at Michigan International Raceway.
Let's do it.
Crank it up time, folks. Enjoy. And alrighty, folks, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of crank it up here as we went back to green here on Extreme Sim TV. Great racing at the front of the field. That restart much better than the last one as they continue off of turn number 4. As they continue to run right now, the 4 machine leading Team SRA front of the field here tonight in Michigan. Team SRA leads here tonight. Everybody else single file behind them. Again, points implication for that 98 of Robert Blowen, involved in a big incident on the last restart, trying to recover. The 12 was also involved, but he's got a little bit more of a cushion to kind of rely on there for a while. As they continue to run 150, 100 of 150 complete. Dollar Street, Bobby Cheney up there as well, 100 of 150 complete. So they continue to run down the back straightaway right now, 100 of 150 complete. And yellow on the racetrack once again. The curse of AJ strikes again here as we're back under caution. This time for the 10 machine. Let's take a look. So the curse of AJ continues here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. Let's take a look here. Oh, the 06. What happened here? Oh, Matthew Fleming gets turned sideways through the grass, back up the racetrack. Boom, Tuck right there when he comes up. Drills to Stephen Tuck. The 12 swerves and rocks his way through it. That could have been huge for Barzio. but he gets free of that with 101 and 150 complete. Wow. Look right here. Barzio down the back straight away. You'll see it all happening up in front of him. And there you go across the racetrack. Oh, now watch Frankie on the brakes. Dodge, weave. Great job by Frankie to get around that incident with lap 101 going on the board. Kim back there as well, watching on in the chat also as everybody comes to pit road for a new car here. And the curse of AJ continued with a big incident. The 12 involved, well, nearly involved, weaved through, but the 10 ended up getting slap dab involved with it. Big impact for the 10 as the 06 of Bassinet went back up the racetrack. So there you go. The curse of AJ continues. Yeah, he does. He's going to be trying to get that car fixed. These guys are so thankful they're not racing on Halloween with AJ up here. Because, the full moon, Halloween, curse of AJ, it'd be really bad next week. I love how I just blame it on you. It works. Yeah, exactly. Fleming sitting in third right now, 102 and 150, with just shy of 45 to go here tonight. And so I've got some bad news, brother. On Friday, there was a certain thing that was supposed to release on the channel. The files are corrupted. Yep. So from now on, we'll just do live podcasts because, yeah, that didn't work the way we planned it, did it, buddy? Yep. So there you go. Unfortunately, guys. But we will be back with another episode here very soon because we got a lot of topics to cover. Once again, as always, as we get ready to go back green again, that's the Behind the Mic podcast with Matt each and every week here on Extreme Sim TV. And this week it might involve alcoholic beverages depending on how close to Halloween we are. Oh, you're muted. Rip, because I was waiting on you to come back. Well, see, that's what happened is I was waiting on you to come back, buddy. And you're still muted. Now you're unmuted. Now everybody can hear you. See, I'm just trying.
Are you positive?
Yeah, I'm just trying to silence my coworker here.
Jesus, that's beef.
So we're going to get ready to go green here. 103 and 150 complete here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. I'm keeping all the AJ attention to myself here. You've been gone too many days.
I was only gone like 3 days.
Well, you're still... That's too long.
Does it feel too long for you?
Yes, it does. 3 days is too long.
Jeez. You needed your AJ kick. I get it.
Here we go. Once again, coming to green one more time. Here we go. 103 and 150 complete. They can hear AJ now. I promise. I fixed it. AJ done told me. What about you? You're supposed to be the chat moderator back there. As they continue to green here, 104 on the board. Jody Banfield leads on the green.
These last couple of restarts, that 98 has had amazing launches.
Yeah, they have. They've had amazing launches. Car doing a great job getting back up and going here.
Now, with these Cup cars at Michigan, how long before they are at full song?
About a lap, in my opinion, before you're up full song there, AJ. Man, I wonder something, AJ, but these cars, what are we... Oh, caution again. Ah, daggone it. Well, yellow again, Mr. AJ.
Do you need me to leave?
Nope, we're good. Caution out once again. Let's see what happened here to the 24 Brock going around. This don't look good. Ricky Bobby, this don't look good.
Was he flying upside down?
He was not upside down.
Oh, okay.
But we were on board. Oh, he got turned by the 42 and whack-a-mole into the outside wall.
Oh.
So again, caution out. Let's touch up on our playoff hopefuls. Robert Blowen running around in 8th. He's on the racetrack. And we're going to migrate to the booth if you want to do that, AJ, since you can get down there. Or try to see if we can get down there and we'll catch up with him. So migrating to the booth we go. Here on Extreme Sim TV, let's get ready to talk to Robert Blowen, driver of the DragonFly number 98. We'll let him hit his pit stall here, and then we will talk to Robert Blowen in just a moment. The DragonFly Racing number 96. Coming down pit road. Trying to get tires and fuel here as they continue to drop down with 30 minutes left in the race. 106 of 150 complete. And he's going to have to back it up. Not going to be a good stop for him, AJ.
Yeah, no, anytime you do something like that, it looks like he's only taking fuel, though. So that saves him a little bit of mistake time. He has used his fast repair, so everybody keep that in mind.
Yeah, he has. Let's talk to him. We're going to let him get off the pit road where we don't get a black flag or nothing. Robert Blowen, Matt in the booth, got a copy.
Who was that?
Hey, Robert, it's Matt and AJ in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Well, your playoff race is not going the way you planned it here, brother.
Oh, not the closest thing I wanted here. I've got a fresh tire. Used up my reset. Let's see if I can bring it home.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exacts, but I know it's close, right?
Not getting any stage 2 points might have hurt me, but with these cautions, hopefully these guys end up either laps down or out of the race. You know, that 1 or 2 positions might be enough to squeak me in, but I'm not sure right now.
Well, my advice to you is go roll in a bathtub of like Vaseline or something, because you're going to need it to squeak through the hole to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, I got to do something, so let's see what these last 44, 48, 3 laps do.
Yeah, 4 man. We'll go for it again, bud. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, the Vaseline reference, AJ, do not say a word.
Nope. We got in trouble for that one time.
Yeah, no references, AJ. we know AJ. Why would I use Vaseline?
I'll be good.
Why would I use a tub of Vaseline? Man, there is something wrong with me.
Just use spit. Spit works too. Oh, I'm sorry. Too much already?
I'm so glad that Kim's voice didn't just get picked up on the mic.
Why, she heard that?
No, she said something even worse. That if it went across the whole broadcast, it might have been bad, because you know Kim and her no filter. I'll tell you later. No, I won't. So, AJ, here we go. We're coming to green once again, buddy. AJ? Is he alive?
I got you, pal.
Yeah, he's there. Hey, buddy. Thought I lost you.
No. I was taking a drink and wanted you guys to hear it.
Oh, okay. So we're going to continue to run. Jody Banfield, Tyler Street up front. Restart coming right now. Here we go. Coming to green. The DragonFly Racing 300 here at Michigan International Raceway. Ready to go back. Green flag racing here once again. Lap 108 on the board.
Well, the way we've had caution laps, we're probably going to go a lap and a half, 2 laps before we get a caution.
Well, we're about to find out. Green flag back in the air. 108 on the board. Mr. Jinxie over here.
Hey, it's just how it's been happening.
Right now, double file. There's Ryan Patty there. Bobby Cheney right there in the mix with Adam Ball. Adam Ball in that number 19 machine, still trying to make the playoffs as well. 109 on the board. And I'm not going to talk about numbers here on forward, guys, because I don't really know. So we won't say nothing about it till we know for sure, AJ. Because we made that mistake before, where I called it wrong because of numbers. We don't want to repeat that. But right now...
Yeah, sometimes your math isn't quite 100% right.
Exactly. So right now, up front, Connor Anton leading the way to 54, getting shoved to the rear bumper. Top lane starting to move up at the front of the pack, AJ. I wonder, with these newer tires, with 109 laps on the board, you're what, one more stop away from the end of this thing, probably? Because we've got about 40 to go, so I'm thinking one stop race to the end, man. So it's going to be fun.
Unless somebody could save a couple laps of fuel.
Yeah, I don't think the risk is worth it. Here we go, teammates side by side. Nick up alongside of Connor right there as well at the stripe. 110 on the board.
For the people that don't know a lot about race cars and just tuning in to tune in, when that 54 dove left to get towards that yellow line, he was trying to use the side draft.
Yeah, he was trying to get away from that car on the outside. You want to get up there against that left rear quarter panel and then dive away to try to break that air, right, AJ, as best you can.
Yeah, you see it on a lot of super speedways and a lot of plate tracks.
Now, you're not speeding your car up. What you're doing is slowing their car down compared to you. That's what you're attempting to do when you do that. I say attempting because it never works for me.
Yeah, I would also say attempting because I seem to always clip the damn person.
Yeah, that works too, Ryan Patty right there, and that's the problem with that. You get up there, you try to side draft too close, your bumper clips them, and around they go, and you're in a NASCAR hauler.
Or the smoking tires hauler.
Yes, in this reference. So right now, Connor leads the way. Nick Northrup right now, Jody Banfield, Andrew Hannessy, Tyler Street, and Adam Ball right now as they run 111 on the board.
54 is washing up the track coming out of 4 here. He's probably losing a little speed doing that.
Yeah, he's sliding up quite a bit, actually. Taking a look in on Matthew Fleming, top 8 for him. Still trying to get into the playoffs. Is that number 8? He's right there. He's had a pretty clean night, AJ. If he keeps this up, he's got a really good shot at it.
Yeah, he's just got to keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. That's all he can do to get that number 8 into the playoffs. We know Frankie will probably be there. Will the 8 be there? Ryan Patty's already there from Texas Family Racing. So they've already got a pretty good representation. Can Fleming be the next one in the Beer Nuts number 8 Chevrolet? Beer Nuts. Beer Nuts. Have you ever tried Beer Nuts, AJ?
No.
I've tried to find them every time I went to Walmart and they're sold out.
I was going to say, I like Budweiser and I like cashews, so.
Yeah. As they continue to run up front,
not the same thing.
Connor Anton leads the way with the 52 machine, and Nick Northrup right there behind him, along with Jody Banfield and Andrew Hannessy and Adam Ball, your top 5 with Bobby Chaney there in 6. That's the way they run. 114 on the board.
Got the 09 flashing a little bit. Hopefully it stables out.
The 09 right there flashing left and right. Bobby Chaney right there as well. Adam Ball, Matthew Fleming, and Tyler Street, the top 8. 115 on the board this time by. So right now, look at that though. Fleming getting freight trained on the top side right at the moment. Choo-choo, because that's the 19, 15, and 06 right together. Trying to get by the 8 of Fleming. Eddie there as well. $116 on the board of 150 tonight, AJ.
Yeah, I'm just throwing this out there, but Tyler Street at Watkins Glen last week was saying how much of a crap shoot he was going to have. He ended up finishing all right last Sunday night, and he's coming out here tonight, and he's in the top 10 running well.
Yeah, Tyler doing a great job. Running, like you said, having a wonderful run in top 8 and just keeping it going. Again, guys, as we continue along, next week off for the holiday Halloween from official racing, but we're not going to be off totally, AJ, because I got a surprise for the league after the race. So, and I haven't even told the admins. That's how big of a surprise it is. And I haven't told Kim either. That's the way they run. Connor Anton, Nick Northrup, Jody Banfield, Andrew Hennessy right there, Bobby Cheney in 5th as well, and Adam Ball right now in the 6th spot as they continue to run 117 on the board of 150. So that's the way everybody runs nose to tail up here in mid-pack with Adam Ball right there as well.
Yeah, he got the top 5 pretty much all under within a half a second.
Yeah, they do. They've got them all right there as well. 118 on the board of 150 here. And man, oh man, it is a absolute train up front along with this little bit of a second pack. A little break here between Adam and the front pack, but this second pack.
Into the wall a little bit.
Ooh, good.
Coming out of 4.
Gosh. Man, these guys are getting after it in pack number 2.
Well, yeah, they got to catch up to pack number 1.
Yeah, there's going to be pack number 300 here in a minute because they're all going to pile it up. They continue to run. Connor up front leading. I just got reports via Facebook from a friend of ours watching. Miss spotted south of Michigan, 10 miles out. I don't even know what to say to you, sir.
That's not nice.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, buddy.
That's messed up. Funny as hell. Messed up.
As they continue to run that 119 on the board of 150 here tonight. Top 3 cars leading the way.
Maybe the one reason why I never go to Pocono.
I know, right? 120 complete. Oh God, if I gotta get up in the morning and drive in fog anytime soon, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home. The girlfriend will just have to walk to work. I'm not doing it. No part of it. Bro,
What you're saying is she wasn't scared? You were?
Exactly. Andrew Hennessy right there in the top 5. Adam Ball, Ryan Patty right there in 6th. Or back to 8th as well. 120 on the board here. 30 to go. There's the 87 of Wayne right there. AJ Wayne. The 8 machine there as well. 30 laps to go in this one, AJ.
Yeah, and those will click off really fast. So if you're going to start moving towards the front, you need to do it now.
Man, it has been one heck of a quad core race here in the DragonFly Racing 300 from Michigan International Raceway. Closing down to it, and we have cars all over the racetrack mid-pack. There's the 8 of Fleming, caught 3 wide, he'll drop back.
Yep. Yeah, he was doing really well, and then he's fallen back ever so slightly.
He is falling.
You got that 16 car.
Ooh. The 87 too made a daring move to the ball.
He had that 16 car in the grass.
Oh, jeez. Good googly moogly, man. You know these guys are pushing it every bit they can right now. Right? They're giving it everything under the sun that they've got left in these race cars. So, AJ, at this point, who's your pick to walk away with the win here tonight?
Well, for the little bit I've seen up front, it's been the 54, the 4, or the 98, and they're running 1, 2, 3 right now. So I'm just gonna pretty much flip a 3-headed coin here, and I will go with the 54, Nick Northrop.
Got Nick right there sitting in second with Bobby Cheney. I'm going to go Bobby Cheney. I think Bobby is pretty strong to get another win here tonight as well.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to them seeing, to use the actual high lane more here, because they're slowly moving up the track, so I think they're really going to start using the high lane.
Yeah, exactly. 123 or 150 complete.
Oh, he saved it.
What we got?
96. Was that the 96? 86. 86 got really squirrely coming off turn 2.
Oh boy, that's Isaiah Dupree trying to hang on.
Really squirrely.
Look who is right there with him, though. Look who's with him. The 96 of Robert Blouin still trying to fight his way in the playoffs. With 125 on the board this time by. Honor Nick Northrup right there as well. All in the top 10. Bobby Chaney. 125 or 150 complete here at the Michigan International Raceway. What a race we're seeing already here tonight, AJ. Just a great way to finish off the regular season here.
Oh yeah, amazing. 100%. Last week was a very fun race. I have a couple questions on last week, but I'd rather not say them on air just in case what I'm thinking is correct. But for what I've seen, these last, 60 laps have been phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly. They have been absolutely phenomenal. And again, folks, when you look at the playoff, unfortunately, Logan Banfield was not here tonight, so he'll drop out of the playoff picture. So that's unfortunate for Logan. I don't want to gloss over that because Logan has had a really good season. It's just unfortunate that it went the way it went.
Is that based off of what happened last week?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay.
So Connor Anton leads the way. And I think next year, and I'm going to not hate on Logan here, I'm actually going to give him a compliment. I think next season, Logan comes back and learns a couple of things and controlling some things. He's going to be one heck of a driver for these guys to go after next season.
Oh, 100%.
I'm a big Logan fan.
The guy definitely has talent, like a lot of talent. I just think he was having a bad night and, frustration set in.
Yeah, unfortunately. He has the problem I've got. I get frustrated and take it out on the racetrack. I can't talk, AJ, because I was racing for a championship and got turned. So I decided in response under yellow to wreck the guy. So you can imagine what happened to my playoff opportunity.
They went, see you later, bye-bye.
Yes, they did. So I've been there, done that. Right now, Connor leads the way. Nick Northrup sitting in second. Jody Banfield, Andrew Hennessy there with Bobby Chaney. Nick Northrup, Connor Anton side by side, 128 on the board of 150. New race leader. Give it to Nick Northrup. Northrup back out
here
front.
Comes that 98 right to the back bumper, the 54.
Speaking of 98, I believe Logan is spotting for that 98 here tonight. Jody Banfield right there behind him.
Okay.
So Jody right there getting it done with Nick right there in front of him.
You are correct.
Yes, sir. So
yep.
Logan doing a good job on the spotter stand right now for his dad, Jody, right now. Logan doing a wonderful job right now guiding Jody through top three battling right now side by side, 129 to 150 on the board. What do you say we do a little bit of crank it up, pal?
Yeah, let's do our last one of the night.
Last cranked up of the night here as we come to 20 to go. All right, back here once again. Thanks for sticking with us here. That was your final Crank It Up of the evening, powered by the Nerds Doing Nerdy Things podcast. Check them out on Google, Spotify, and Google, whatever else, Google Play. Yeah, something. They get it kind of right, AJ.
I got it. I'll do this. Check us out on Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, and many more. We're pretty much wherever you find podcasts, we're at. But our main social media is Facebook or whatever they're going to change their name to.
Yeah, there you go. As we got cars on pit road right now. That is Isaiah Dupree. So we're starting that final green flag stop segment, AJ. The final green flag stops there. 12 minutes left in the race for these guys. And they continue to run. Mr. AJ Capola, who's your pick if they don't mess up their stop now? That's the big part, right? AJ ran away again.
No, I'm here. I was accidentally muted. I'm 100% shooting for that 54 still, but after seeing how good the 4 car got on pit road, I'm not switching, but I'm keeping an eye on Connor.
Yeah, that's going to be the difficult part with 17 laps to go. 17 to go here tonight. 17 laps to go. Michael Jennings, Frankie Barzio, Andrew Hennessy right there, Nick Northrup, Bobby Chaney, and Ryan Patty, your top 6. 17 laps to go here with 134, 150 complete, coming to 16 this time by Michael Jennings up front, AJ.
Yeah, he's going to have to pit, but he's pretty much made his bed, so he's going to probably ride it out as long as possible. Or it could be wrong.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's kind of made that bed. He's, it's going to be difficult for him. He could probably go another 6-7 laps at least. But he's got to get a win. Remember, Michael Jennings, one of the cars way down. If he can somehow win this race by some miracle here, hang on for 15 laps, he'd be signing himself a golden ticket straight to the playoffs.
Oh, 09 gets loose in 3 and 4, and the 54 almost runs into the back of him.
09 lose 3 and 4, and that's the thing. What happens here? If you're Jennings, you're hoping you're gonna have to stop. There's no way he's making it all the way. So you're trying to catch a yellow here, come down and get 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles. Hope everybody comes with you.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, it's a long shot, but what else is the strategy you got to play right now to go to victory lane? Second doesn't matter for him. Let's be honest. If he wants to be a playoff contending driver, he has to win the race. 114 laps to go. The 54 wall.
And then now he's getting passed by the 99 of Bob Chaney and the 09 of Andrew Hennessy.
Andrew Hennessy right there, 14 laps to go.
And that 54 is so fast, and he just clobbered that wall.
They continue to run here. What is it going to take to get the victory lane here tonight? Wow, what a year it has been for the Smoking Tires Cup Series as they continue to run here at Michigan International Raceway with just 14 laps to go. Connor right there as well. Connor right there holding serve at the moment. And I've got to say right now, you look through the field, as you see right now, car to pit road, Michael Jennings gave up the ghost. But as you look through the field, Matthew Fleming in 10th. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to get him in, AJ.
No, I don't know. He's probably going to have to do a lot more than that.
Yeah, with 13 laps to go. It's just so hard to judge this until we see the results. I'm imagining, Robert right now is down a little bit further right at the moment. Robert right now is in 13th. Fleming is in 10th. That is only a 3 spot swing. So that's going to be interesting to see what the difference is going to be here. So what do you do now? What do you do to try to make this work? To get into the playoffs here with 13 laps to go.
I'm not saying do whatever you need to make it work, but I'm saying if you want to keep racing for a championship, you need to do whatever you need to.
Now, Frankie right now leading the way now. He's still going to have to make a pit stop as well. But he is pretty good. He came in with a pretty good lead over everyone else as far as playoff bound. But look at that battle for second. There's a car right there that may be able to eke his way in, depending. Hennessy right there in the 09 in third. Now, the only problem with Andrew Hennessy is I wonder if he's made the requirements, the amount of race starts, for it to count for him if he gets to win. We'd have to see.
I'm not sure, but he only took 2 tires on that last pit stop.
Hennessy playing some strategy. 11 laps to go. Playoffs. The bubble, the gap is closing. With only 11 laps to go, Michael Jennings played his strategy out. Didn't work. He tried everything to get that number 16 Air Force machine into the playoffs. Doesn't look like it's going to make it here tonight.
No, unfortunately not. Sometimes halfway through the race, you got to throw the notebook of what you thought you were going to do out the window, and you have to work from there. And it looks like he did that. It's just not working out for him tonight.
Yeah, Adam Ball right here was enthralled in that battle as well. From what appears to be a good spot for him to make it in. But Bobby Cheney leads with 10 laps to go. Now, all this changes if the yellow comes out, right? And look...
Yeah, because the caution just resets everything.
Look who is on the back bumper of Bobby Cheney. It's going to be Andrew Hennessy right there.
With 2 tires.
Man, I'm not sure. I'm going to be on Dan Weezer right now looking to try to get an answer for you guys. But Hennessy, this could be interesting. I don't know. I don't remember seeing him all year. Let's check the number of starts he's made. So I'm going to go check that out while you monitor what's going on. Because if he gets to win and he is eligible, that changes everything, AJ.
Yeah.
Man, that would be it.
He's right on the back bumper.
Oh, he's there. He is there. And think about it. He would be the only 5th driver of the year to get a win, too, in season 4. And think about it. That's craziness. As they continue to run right now, coming to 8 to go. And I'm going to find him right now as we speak over on the Dan Reza page. Hennessy right there in second. Man, oh man. So he did not make it because he's only got 1 start. So I don't think he makes the cut. So,
I'm guessing not.
No.
Well, what a showing for him on his second start.
Yeah. So Andrew in the 09. That's not going to be enough. But I tell you what, again, like you said, great showing for him as they stay single file right now.
Hey, it sucks that you're not running for a championship, but you could spoil somebody else's championship hopes.
Oh, exactly. That's the thing. And with 7 laps to go, Cheney's starting to pull back away, though.
Well, if the 09 and the 4 were smart, I think they would work together, try to push each other to get in, like, reaching distance of the 99 car.
Yeah, you can get up there to him.
But they're currently side by side right now.
Man, what a night right now. Bobby Cheney leads the way right now.
Connor had a really good 3 and 4 there.
Connor right there. Let's check in on Matthew Fleming and Robert Blowen. 10th and 11th. I think that's going to work out in Blowen's favor here.
Yeah, it looks like he's probably going to finish as high as 11th tonight. I don't see him catching Matthew Fleming in 10th. He's 7 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
But he does have 12th, 13th within a second of him.
I got to say, it's been one heck of a race here tonight. All evening long. Right, this has been crazy. Bobby Cheney leads the way right now with the Ford machine of Connor right there behind him. 5 laps to go.
Oh, yeah. Connor is there.
Yeah, he is. He's all over the back bumper with just 5 laps remaining in this one. Connor looking for another win, and he's got to battle his teammate to get it. Look at the battle up front between SRA once again.
Seems like they are the NDNT of the smoking tires.
Yeah, they are. They continue to battle. Right now, 4 to go.
Salute.
4 laps to go here from the Michigan International Raceway. Now the battle. Team SRA at the front of the field for the race lead. SRA leads the way right now. Down the back straightaway, Andrew, great showing for him. But with just 3 laps to go, unfortunately. Go ahead.
Look at Bobby going back and forth on the straightaways to try to break the draft with him and Connor.
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to break that draft up. 3 laps to go here this time by teammates at the front of the field.
Here it comes.
Oh, big draft for the
He's
4.
There. Are we going to see some sort of a slide job or...
Oh, he's there. Not clear, though.
Oh, the 99's going to have the run coming off of 2 and a big run.
Man, the 4's going to have to get in there a little bit deeper on his teammate. He's going to have to drive that car way off in the corner and try to slide up and take the spot away. 2 laps to go this time by.
There you go. 4 cars taking the high line here. Going to have the launch coming out of 4 here.
Yeah, as they continue to run right now, Connor Anton right there, set. 2 laps to go. 2 to go.
We're looking for a really good battle.
You think Connor's going to get there, AJ?
I think he's going to try his freaking butt off. He was there a lap ago.
This is about to be another win for Team SRA and what's already been a dominant year.
Unless they both wreck out.
Yeah, let's say both. I don't think they're going to do that. Coming to
not.
1 to go here. Playoff window closing here at Michigan. Here we go off of turn number 4. Coming to the white
Here comes the
flag.
run. He needs to take the high side, and I don't think the 99's going to give it to him.
1 to go. What does the 4 do in 1? Does he stay in line?
Yeah, he's staying in line.
Oh, he's going to try to get a run down the back here. He's got a little bit of a run. How hard does the 99 block it? They're both in the playoffs, so it doesn't matter what happens here. As far as that goes, it's all for a win. Carter stays in the line again. He goes to the top side. I don't think he's got enough, AJ.
I think it's the 99. He's going to have a run coming off of 4, but I do not see it being enough.
Nope, not going to be enough as he nearly gets in the wall. Checkered flag out for Bobby Cheney. Getting it done here to midnight at Michigan in the DragonFly Racing 300. Connor Anton second. Andrew Hennessy third. 4th is going to be Ryan Patty. Top 4, good run. Nick Northrup in 5th. Adam Ball 6th. Good run for Adam. I think he's made it in. Matthew Fleming in 10th. Probably not going to be enough as Robert Blauman in 12th may eke through. I won't say anything official until they get it up and settled. We'll interview the winners, and as soon as we have the final playoff picture, we'll let you know. But right now, we're going to go talk to our race-winning car of Bobby Cheney, and what was a great run for Bobby. Wow. So the SRA dominance, AJ, continues at Michigan.
Yeah, it seems to.
Man.
Oh, there's the 99 and the 54 doing dual donuts right there.
Man, they have absolutely just dominated. Absolutely unreal. It's kind of crazy, really, if you think about it.
Hey, when you put a bunch of good guys together, they kick some major butt.
Yeah. Oh, crap. There's Bobby. All right, Bobby, I finally got you. Man, dang on it. It's not letting me move it. It's moving the whole channel. Dang on it. No. No, I don't want to move SRA. I want to move Bobby. I want to move Bobby. Let me move Bobby. I don't want to move the channel. Okay, we're just going to go to the SRA channel. All right. Well, I'll see you in a moment. All right, Bobby. Matt in the booth, got a copy, Bobby?
Yeah, I got you.
We just invaded your channel because it wouldn't let me move you, and I kept moving the SRA channel itself instead of you somehow.
It's fine.
All right. Man, what a great job, Bobby. Victory lane here tonight once again.
Yeah, it was, I mean, it's really not a fan of this type of racing. It's more, just momentum based, single groove, you get a bunch of cars. It's just hard to do anything. So I was kind of struggling, got caught in the back a little bit. And then, finally we started playing a tire game there and finally got up in there and I was able to battle. And Nick was probably the better driver and car for sure, but he put himself in the wall, so that opened up an opportunity for me. So, and I saw Connor coming, so I knew it was going to have to do all I could, without wrecking him, trying to be as clean as possible, but make it as hard as possible for him to pass.
Well, we knew that you were already in the playoffs coming into the night, but yet another win builds momentum as we head towards Talladega.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Talladega, I tell you that, but it's nice to, be able to get up in there and have a shot. I know I had some damage there, was killing my speed, so good thing I still had my reset, or else I was losing straightaway speed, but we battled back and brought home the win.
Well, you did just that, man. You brought home the win. You did a great job all evening. You got to be happy at the result. Your teammate right there behind you. Congratulations, Bobby.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for broadcasting, and everybody puts this on.
10-4, buddy. Well, Connor, I know you're here as well, man. Coming home P2 right behind your teammate.
Yeah, I tried to give them all I could there. I'd pit 2 laps later, I think it was, than Bobby and Nick on that last green flag pit stop. So I had a couple lap fresher tires in them. I caught them by about 3-4 seconds there at the end, but I was going as hard as I could there at the end, hardest I've gone all race. I think that I might have used my stuff up there at the end. Didn't have enough to get by him there.
Well, man, you did everything you could do to get yourself by your teammate, but you got to turn 4, and I seen that car's nose take off on you, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, I thought maybe I could keep the gas in it more like Auto Club. I remember I had gone side by side with Bobby there coming to the finish, but didn't stick as well at this track as it did there. So, but I'm happy with second going into the chase here. Should have some good momentum going.
Well, guys, all year long, SRA has been dominant. Once again, you go to victory lane. You guys realize there's only one other winner from another team all year.
Yeah, I think he's won a couple of races too, hasn't he?
Yeah, Ryan. That's it. That's the only other winner. So
yeah, we'll see. I mean, we got Talladega coming up here, so that can be anyone's race.
Yeah, that can be, man. Well, again, congratulations, Team SRA as a whole. Congratulations, Connor. Welcome to the playoffs, you three. It's going to be a heck of a show.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right, man. Congrats. Great run. All right, AJ, we'll hop back up to the booth and see if we can get Andrew. Maybe we can pull Andrew into the booth here. And, wow, what a night, AJ.
Yeah.
Wow, just impressive. We're waiting on the points to be open for the official count, right? So we're waiting on that, and I'm monitoring SimHub as we speak to get our answers before we go off the air, AJ.
Well, hopefully they update.
Hopefully they do. So we are waiting to see what it says. What a night here for Smoking Tires Cup Series. Man, Andrew, his second start.
An amazing race I saw, and a really freaking good finish.
So let's see here if we got any results up yet for the Dragonfly race. Indeed, we do. Let's take a look. Drum roll, please. Who is going to be in the playoffs? So as we scroll down, here is your answer. In P12, squeaking in the playoffs by a total of 12 points. Hey, I actually mathed pretty well. Matthew Fleming, or Robert Bowen, P12. Matthew Fleming, P13, down by 12 points. Just like we said, just wasn't enough there to get it done.
Yeah.
So really, the only change all night, AJ, as far as the playoff pitcher, unfortunately, was Logan Banfield not making it, dropped out to 14th. He is out of the playoffs. So here are your playoff field for season 4 for the SRA, not Team SRA, dang on it, Smoking Tires Cup Series. So AJ, your number 1 seed going into the playoffs, that will be Connor Anton. Isaiah Dupree right there as well. Nathan Finnegan, Nick Northrup, Bobby Chaney, Ryan Patty, Justin Bassinet, Jody Banfield makes it, Tyler Street in, Frankie Barroso does a good job bringing her home in 10th through the playoffs, Adam Ball 11th, and your final playoff contender is going to be Robert Blowen, eking it in by 12 points.
Yeah, I'm happy you saw what you saw because I'm looking at it now and it's not what you're showing.
Let me try it again. Yeah, that's what it's showing for me.
Okay, well,
Saying
go for it.
After, let's get some confirmation here. We're going to hold a second, but it's showing after Michigan. Yep. So which
points
one?
Points are still being added.
Okay.
So what you just read was not, unfortunately, not.
Okay, so it's the drop week they're working on. So drum roll again. Da 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 da. Shall I play some music until we get some answers?
Well, you don't want to get demonetized, so I wouldn't do that.
I got copyright-free music.
He just said pull me. So
Oh. Who said pull?
Caller City Mike.
Caller City Mike, 10-4. No. I can't pull Mike. Tell Mike to come up here. I can't pull him. Da 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 da. Let's just go down there. Da da da. Extreme Sim TV. Extreme Sim TV and Bates Collar City Racing. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how we doing, my friend?
We're doing all right, buddy. Couldn't pull you up, so I just came down.
No, that's all right. Yeah, I think we're all sort of standing here waiting to just see what the standings look like. I know they're tallying up those final points there.
Well, I read today and Lisa and I realized, oh yeah, that's not got the drop week in it. So
yeah.
Yep.
It should have the drop week, but it doesn't have the stage points yet.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. It'll be nice, guys, when they make it to where it automatically does that, won't it?
Yeah, it's not something Dan and Lisa can pull because it's not something they see, but it would be nice if maybe in iRacing they're able to issue stage ones and then they factor them in. That might help.
AI racing allow us to set up rooms with stage racing. We know you can do it.
Probably like 3 years from now when NASCAR probably stops doing stage racing.
AJ, be positive. All right, we'll go back to the booth. Mike, come let us know when it's done, buddy.
What's that, bud? Sorry to hear you.
Whenever y'all are done, just come up and let us know, man.
Sounds good.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bring AJ back. Hey, AJ. Oh,
hey.
God dang it. I moved her channel again. Dang it. Crap.
You broadcasted the whole season, right?
Yes, I have. So what we're going to do, we're going to play some music while we wait on the tally here at the Smoking Tires Cup Series. It's like election. Oh, wait, too soon. We'll be back. welcome to an impromptu episode of the Behind the Mic podcast while we wait. This is what you get on the podcast when you normally watch Behind the Mic podcast with me and AJ. So while we wait, we're just going to talk about, well, everything. Because we don't know how long it will take here, so we'll be on the air until we get our answers. So AJ, topics of conversation, and what would you like to talk about, sir?
Well, the normal stuff. We could jump wrestling, we could jump whatever. We had a hell of a comic book conversation, you and I.
Yeah, we did. That was fun.
Very unfortunate that it got corrupted, but I am going to quickly plug my show, the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Check us out on all podcasting apps. We currently have our base of operations on Facebook, Nerds Doing Nerd Things.
Yep.
That's our main page, but we also have a community page where we all want you to jump in with us. So look the Nerds Doing Nerd Things, the group page up. Join the fun. And this week we're releasing 1408, the scary movie with John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson. And that was another Nope movie for us, or at least me.
So you're watching
Nope.
So you're watching 1408 this week on the podcast.
Yes,
that does not mean,
that'll come
Kim,
out
that
Friday.
I've got to watch it. It definitely does not mean that. Because she's got this bright idea of following along with Nerdtober, and I feel like it's a bad idea.
No, it's a wonderful idea.
It is not a
continue
bad
to do it.
No, it's not a great idea. That includes me being scared of scary movies, and I would prefer not to, sir.
You're fine. Don't be a chicken shit like me.
So as we wait on the points here, we have not ended the show, folks. We're just waiting on all the admins to get all the points tallied, because my original announcement was not the right announcement, and I've done that twice. I'm going to learn with these playoffs not to make announcements. One day, just not today. As we continue to wait, we want to say thank you for all your support to Extreme Sim TV throughout the years. It has been amazing, and some big things coming up on the channel in 2022. We are far from being done, because as we were speaking earlier off air, I've got big announcements coming up over the next week regarding 2022 and what a big year. And we have got company.
Yeah, I think I got it sorted out.
All right, here we go.
I believe the top 12 will be Connor Anton, Isaiah Dupree, Nick Northrup, Nathan Finnegan, Ryan Patty, Bobby Cheney, Justin Bissonette, Jody Banfield, Tyler Street, Frankie Barroso, Adam Ball, and me, Robert Bluen. Looks like Matthew just missed it.
Oh, wow.
By 2 points.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go, AJ. You talked about it. You said it could be down to points. And Robert, congratulations.
Michael passed me at the end, and I said, that's probably what just killed me.
Well, now you get to go to Daytona or to Talladega in the playoffs, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Well, man, overall, great run. Great job making it up and doing it, buddy.
Well, thank you very much, guys, and I hope the race was exciting on online, because I'll get to watch it all tomorrow.
Absolutely, it was.
Yeah, it was very, very good. It was a great race. Folks, thank you for watching. We are not back for 2 weeks. Again, we're going to be Halloween off. But here's the announcement now. Robert's here. This is the perfect time for me to make it. Any drivers that want to do something next Sunday night, I'm going to be hosting a bull ring. The Vegas Bull Ring Halloween Bash. We're going to take cup cars to the bull ring for 100 laps. Sounds like a wonderful thing to do on Halloween. So, Robert,
I'll try to make it in there between the kids trick-or-treating.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the bull ring, it's going to be a demolition derby, right? It's Halloween at the bull ring. Like, what could possibly go well with that? But thank you, Robert, for being in here, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thank you, AJ, for coming in. Until next time, this has been the Smoking Tires Cup Series of DragonFly Racing 300. We'll see you in Alabama in 2 weeks.